All right. So, if you're stuck on the Pyromaniac, this is going to be a quick little guide on how to solo the Pyromaniac. Now, if you're stuck on the Devourer, I have a guide already out that you can watch. It shows you how to solo the Devourer, which is how I recommend you take that fight. Same deal with the Pyromaniac. I've got a friend right now who's thrown a couple of attempts at it. Squads have been a little tough. I've seen a lot of LFGs circulating where people are like, hey, I want a squad. Don't worry about getting a squad, okay? This right here, what you're about to see, is my second attempt at a solo clear. I haven't gone and optimized my mods to crazy levels yet. I haven't gone and, like, done anything weird, okay? Now, this is on Lepic, mind you. Pyromaniac has a super high resistance to fire. So, like, I'm straight up showing you right now, okay? It doesn't matter what you're running. It doesn't matter what character you're running. Build into damage on your cooldowns. Focus on staying alive. And just prioritize certain things. I'm going to talk about it here. So right away, I'm just going to throw a little bit of damage here on the shoulders. Some people don't know it. This crafted pistol that everybody gets, it applies a minus 10% defense debuff for 3 seconds. So I utilize it here. I think it overlaps with maybe the first shot. Maybe it doesn't. I'm just, copiuming. But the idea is that we're throwing it in here and we're doing damage. Now, what's happening is, we're going to keep weakening it. I've got that one gold, and we're going to go in. When I get him down on the ground, I'm going to look for another piece that's not the shoulder, okay? Because the shoulder is easy for me to hit, right? I'm looking for his core, and I can't find it, so I go for his head, okay? The shoulder is so easy to hit. I've still got my heavy. I'm going to go to use it now, okay? Now, this thing's a pain, right? I mean, it just almost rolled me right here. You want to get it to run into geometry. I wasn't in a spot where I could get to geometry, right? Because I was so close to him. But now I'm looking for that shoulder. I'm looking to make it yellow. The moment it's yellow, I'm going to stop putting pressure on it, yeah? Because the most important thing is that we get it weak, and then we deal with it by grappling. And as you can see, like I'm whiffing shots. I'm getting stuck. I've got low health. You do not need to be like crazy to do this, okay? It takes my Lepic passive right there, right away. Now, if you're not playing Lepic, yeah, that kills you. Straight up, that kills you. But here's the thing. All I had to do is play just a little bit closer to that cover, okay? Now, he enters in rage. I'm looking for this crit point, right? But I don't end up breaking it, and it doesn't do, like, wild damage to him or anything by hitting this spot. So don't sweat it, okay? Do not sweat needing to hit him during enrage, right? I'm just trying to learn to see how easy it is to break during this. Spoiler alert, it's not, because when you're soloing, it is ridiculously hard when he's just looking at you permanently to hit the spot. You're not going to do it. That's okay. Your goal is not to do this, right? What I would recommend during this is getting your SMG out. I use Thunder Cage. What's important is that it's a high movement weapon, so you could use one of the sidearms. I just find the SMGs to be better. And what you're going to do is you're just going to kill his little boys. Because they'll drop you ammo, they're going to drop you health cubes, they're going to drop you mana cubes. You need to keep track of health cubes in this fight, big time, and you need to keep track of mana cubes. Now, I just wasted my ult there. I blundered, right? Like, he teleports me right as I go to pop it. That's unlucky. That's going to happen. Unlucky stuff's going to happen. I still get the clear with this. You don't need to play perfectly to get a solo clear. I'm promising that right now, okay? So right now, I'm rolling through these guys. The worst thing that can happen is you let these guys pile up and they start knocking you around everywhere. Don't be afraid to run through the lava. It doesn't hurt you nearly as much as it does. I will say the one thing that does help in this fight that I would recommend, if you have the heat antibody mod, level that thing up past where you need it. Once I see that this thing's gold, I come up here, I get a stun off of some random thing breaking or hitting him for enough damage. I grapple the moment he's up, and I get this. Okay, and I see that that neck piece is light blue. That means that he's going to come down here pretty soon. Anytime that you get attached onto one of these things, you hit him once, you block until you get the camera gets closer to you, and then you go back to pummeling it until he goes down. Okay? That's really important. The hitboxes on these leg things are so bad. I don't know what's going on with them, but they really are not great, chat. Truly, they suck. And again, this pistol, just using it, we're just applying that weaken debuff, and then we're keeping shooting him, okay? And once again, this fireball rolls me, destroys me. I need to play closer to cover if that's going to be a case. because I have Lepic's passive, I get to get away with it. If you're going to play Lepic, you get to get away with it. If you're not playing Lepic, I'd be pathing over to the right now to get over to those pieces of land. I crit the middle thing once there, and it became yellow, so I stopped shooting at it, and I started going for the head pieces again. I pop my ult, and again, I know that I have the passive, so I can play a little loosey-goosey here. I know that I can get away with it. If you're not on Lepic, don't do silly stuff like this. But if you are on Lepic, play your luck a little bit. Like, I'm sitting at 300 health, and I'm like, okay, we're chilling. I mean, we're not chilling, but, you know, we're going about things. If you want to watch this full VOD, by the way, with my commentary as I'm doing it, it's down below. That the webcam's actually behind my webcam right now, so you can't see two of me. And again, these ads, they start knocking me around. That's a blunder. I almost die because of it. My passive's still up, though, fortunately. You don't have to play perfectly to get these solo clears. Look at his health, okay? Timer's just now passing half, and I've got him down just past his shields, right? Now I'm going to roll through these guys. This is because he's in Enrage. He's enraged right now, so I'm just going to go through his guys. This is what you should do. You're going to drop all this mana, all this ammo, and I'm just trying to keep track of it all, okay? A lot of mana on the ground. I see that there's health over at the end of the platform and over in the lava. Keep mental notes. If you need to say it out loud to yourself, that helps a lot. I do that a lot. I'm trying to hit his thing from here. I'm seeing it's not working. Do not try to hit his weak point back there. Just let him run it out. Dodge his chain attack. Dodge his fireball. Dodge the ring that he makes. Ignore all of it, okay? Just focus on his little guys. The moment that he's back to here, I'm applying this weak and I'm going for it. I see that I've got my ult up. I'd really like to do it. I know that I still have my passive, so I'm going to activate my burn ability. I'm going to activate the ult, and I'm going to go for it because I know that he's just going to pop my passive. This is me saying I'm cool with that. Now, I also have mods that emphasize getting crits with my abilities. You don't need these. These are optional. They probably go off 1 in, 5 or 6 ticks. I go for this core. Now, important to note, when you break that core, that is still a crit point. Even after all these weak points are gone, that is where you crit, is that middle body point. Later into this fight, you'll see me sniping that, okay? So, like, that leg piece, like, came off for a moment. I don't know what happens. They're so weird. I die here. That's okay. That's 5 more heavy ammo, and that's all of my mana and my cooldowns back, okay? Again, as a solo player, I explained this in the Devourer fight. In the Devourer fight, you can absolutely get away with just dying for ammo, dying for your ult cooldowns to be reset. Like, it's okay. And again, as you can see, I'm just not hitting the shots that I need to be here. I hit that one, but these hitboxes are jank. They're so jank. I've got 3 minutes left on the clock, and he's half, guys. Truly, I mean, this one will come down to the timer, but I mean, with more attempts, I would have had this clean. I wouldn't have wasted an ult. Like you can see, I whiffed a ball up there, up onto the top of the thing, okay? You don't need to play perfectly to clear this solo. Not even close. I'm on his maximum resist. And again, I'm trying to shoot this thing, and I'm like, dude, this sucks. Try to go up here. Oh, he's teleporting. That doesn't work. You don't have to play perfectly, okay? I will recommend, try to save a grapple for when he's coming down on that attack. That allows for you to get away from it, okay? Again, just make space, keep away from this. This allows for me to react to stuff, juke stuff. This is really important. And again, just killing these little dudes. We're going to get the ammo. We're going to get all this. There's going to be a heavy that drops from one of these guys, and that's going to be, like, super huge for us. Look at his health. Okay, he's now down to, I'd say, about a third, right? We're just going after his little guys. He's out of Enrage now. I'm keeping track of where my mana's dropping, where my health is dropping, and I'm collecting it. I know that I've got a super coming up, my ultimate ability, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to pop my heavy weapon again here. Reload it. I've got 8 shots in it. These are all going for that central crit. Bop. Every time. Now I'm getting these overpower oranges. These are really great. These are like doubling up on the crits. This is really nice. Instead of it being yellow, it's orange. You can build into this if you want. This sniper doesn't have like a bonus against Colossi or anything like that. This is just a normal purple sniper. It's got a couple of mods for like increased crit damage. You don't need to play this perfectly. I don't know if you'll second try it. If you do, let me know. That'd be a great success story. It might take you 3, 4, 5 tries at this. You've got this though. I promise you do. Okay? You can see I'm rolling through this guy, okay? Here's another ult. Boom, boom, boom. This is going to pop my passive. I'm cool with that. I'm just standing in it. I'm hitting him with these weaks. Be confident. Know that you've got this. Now I'm going to head glitch him here. This is really nice. You can utilize stuff like this. If you find opportunities like this is really great. He can't shoot up at me unless he hits one of the weaken, like the huge ball that'll break things. I'm totally safe here. He can't hit me. Now I get a little greedy. I'm going to start to walk forward. Some of these are going to hit me. Don't sweat it. We're fine. Still got 30 seconds on the clock, and we down him. That's the pick. You can do this. Listen to what I say here, okay? Listen to me. Guys, if you don't think that you can do this kind of thing, you're wrong. Like, you saw how many shots I was missing. I whiffed an entire ult. Like, you can win these. These are so winnable solo. You're making your life so much harder running it in squads, trying to LFG stacks. You can do this solo, and it feels great doing. It is a fun fight to do solo. You guys got this, okay? That was my second attempt at Pyro, and I just cleared it. On his strongest resist, okay? At this point, if you don't think that you can do this, you're lying to yourself. Give yourself a chance. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. You can do this. I got an Enzo piece. Nice. So, that's what I'm trying to tell you, okay, guys? You can do this. You've got this. What's really important is that you go and give it a shot. You've got this. I believe in you, okay? Let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, hit me up on Discord. I am live right now streaming on Twitch. We're running through these Colossi solo. Y'all got this. You can do it. I believe in you. Go crazy. Go wild. Have fun. Peace.